That's all they ever say to me.
Yeah, okay.
Thinking everything is always make-believe.
Yeah, okay.
That's all I've ever heard.
Yeah, okay.
They don't believe a word.
It's going now. It's going now.
Closed.
It ain't loaded. We're here at Rose Music Hall. They're giving away free posters. Shouts out to Indie Ground. Just got those. So yeah, Rose Music Hall used to be Mojo's. I'm sitting here before the battle, short notice battle.
Super short notice. XQZ. Come on.
My name is Kaper Lucero.
I'm Kelly Betts, and yeah, we set up this battle. Steve, do you want to explain what happened?
Yeah, I mean, I still don't totally get it, but here we are. So I was tonight supposed to battle the homie Spartacus from Kansas City. Found out Thursday? So found out like Tuesday night he can't make it. So Kaper Lucero to my left stepped up to the plate, and so we're doing this super ultra short notice, unlimited bar mania shit that's going down in a couple hours. So this should be interesting.
And Kaper, you're not just new to being added to this battle and the idea of battling, but you're new to battling in general, and you were just telling XQZ that. So how many battles have you done just on or off camera, do you think? What's your history here?
Okay, so the battling history with me is like when I first got into hip hop, like the one thing that motivated me to actually start writing was watching like the HBO Blaze battles.
Oh yeah.
Like way back in the day, man. Like, so that kind of like got me into it just to start off with, because it had to like kind of like, when somebody's freestyling, they make that punchline, that magic trick punchline that you're like, holy shit, what the fuck just happened? So like back in the day, I started doing freestyle battles. Did those for like a year, and then the people that were throwing those events every week just fucking moved out of town. So kind of quit doing that and focused more on music. The Cold Cut Trio and the Cold Cuts. They're one group, two different names. So I did that for like years and shit. And I think I'm getting into battling these days more because like it's like the most challenging thing that there is to do as far as like writing hip hop. You know what I mean? Like, songs are like, you can bullshit a 16 and like punch it in and retake and do a bunch of shit like that, but with battling you gotta like prepare this fucking like 9-minute thing, and then like just drop it once, first try, no bullshit, and really pull it off. So I think the reason why I like battling a lot is because it's occupying my time. Instead of doing stupid shit, I'm like writing all the time and fucking recording, or not recording battles, but writing all the time and trying to fucking stay on top of this battle world, you know what I mean? Which I've only done one written battle so far. This will be my second one. I did an off-camera one like 10 years ago, way back in the day. It was so long ago. The dude that I battled is dead now. That's how long it is. But rest in peace,
Yeah,
Ryan.
man, rest in peace, Tupac. Or wasn't Tupac?
No, it wasn't. I wasn't Cali Boy Smooth battling with Tupac in the studio back in the day. So that's pretty much my history with battling.
So, and how many battles is this for you now on camera?
Shit. Oh man. NoCoastApps.com. We could look that up. But if I had to guess, it's got to be in the double digits at this point.
Oh,
right?
for sure.
It's 20.
20?
It's 20.
That's wild.
Yeah, you got
I guess so, yeah.
And
it's crazy because like for the last couple of years I've only done like maybe one or two a year. Like I started doing like probably every other month or something like that. And, I mean, part of it's like we kind of slowed down throwing events here, but also like it seems like it's almost like the norm now to like space out battles more and really kind of craft that shit out as opposed to just kind of rushing and doing as many as possible. So, but like I'm kind of like everyone, I'm kind of like on and off about it, but right now I'm excited about it, so I'm gonna keep it going.
And what's going on with you're the league champ, the one and only, and what's going on with the championship? Do you see somebody defending it, or like you versus Pompey has been thrown around? Maybe after he gets some more battles, you versus Thesaurus was thrown around.
I mean, I'm not good at planning shit long term, like when it comes to this, because like 1 month I'm like I'll take anyone and I want to travel and do all this, and the next month I'm like but like there's no like, I don't even look at it as really like a title to defend anymore. I mean, like, I feel like I'm one of the best here, and I feel like there's a lot of people who can, step in the ring and put up a good match. I mean, I certainly don't think I'm the head and shoulders above everyone here. I mean, anything can happen on any given day. So as long as the matchup's interesting to me, I'm willing to do it. But I definitely feel like Ray's is one of the one of the best locals who I haven't battled yet, and who it seems like it makes the most sense. So that'd be fun.
That'd be a good battle.
And he hasn't lost.
Yeah,
in a little while.
I mean, he's never battled like a real big name, and I think he's someone who I'm someone who even if, because my delivery is not great, but I feel like I can write as good as anyone, and that's kind of how I feel about Ray too. Like people overlook him because he's kind of he's got kind of that goofy kind of hyper delivery, but beneath all that, his writing is as good as anyone else's, especially in his last battle against 3PFD. So
for sure.
I would actually, Ray's someone I'd really I would not sleep on if we set that up, which I'm sure we will eventually. But as far as out of traveling to battle or battling big names or whatever, whatever seems like a good time. Talked about going up to Calgary or out to Colorado or whatever, wherever you'll have us. If you'll show us a good time, we're out there. So hit us up.
And what about you? And as far as the future of music, continuing to open for all the big names that come in town?
Well, I'm always gonna be recording shit. I have already the cold cuts. We have 100 songs online. I got my solo album I just came out with. But as far as the future, I don't really know. But I'm definitely gonna always do music. I just don't know in what capacity. Right now, I'm really stoked on battling. And just like I said earlier, I really like the challenge of it. It's like MMA. It's like the MMA of lyricism. And you could break that down to any fucking type of lyricism, even poetry. You know what I'm saying? Out of all the things that people write words with, battling is literally like the MMA. So I kind of like it in that sense, where it's it makes you write more, I think, especially if you got battles coming up.
Oh yeah.
I've been writing so much just based on the fact that I know that I'm going to be battling a lot this year. And that's what I want to do in 2015. I want to at least try and do one battle a month for until maybe November. My work gets really hectic in December, so I'll probably try and do 11 battles this year, man. Just one a month, just really space them out. I got this one tonight, January 8th, then February 13th I'm battling Tucker Booth, and then on March 27th I'm battling Breakneck the Mage. So and then maybe some things in Minneapolis in April too. So far I got a schedule going with battle rap, and I got my album out. I just put it out at the end of last year, so I got that I'm coasting on, and until I get back in the studio, really, I'm going to be trying to do battles and write battle bars. That's kind of what I'm obsessed with right now.
Yeah, man. Well, thanks. I'm really excited to see your battle, honestly.
Word.
And I think Spartacus dropping out, I think ended up adding more hype to the event, man, because there's something to talk about, and everybody wants to see this.
The attendance on the Facebook page, it went really high up fast as soon as we announced that we're gonna do this battle tonight, and it's literally 24-hour notice type shit. You know what I mean? So it's been a real challenge as far as last night writing bars, and then today trying to memorize this shit. So it's exciting in that fact. You know what I mean?
How hard is that for you, writing last second?
Honestly, I've done it a couple times.
You're it's a Friday.
Well, I mean, sometimes I've had to, sometimes I've just, put shit off to the last minute, but I don't know, it really just depends on the opponent. Spartacus, I had some shit for, but most of my writing was gonna be last night for him
you didn't
anyway.
Have your rhymes together.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely hadn't put it together. I had a lot of loose concepts, and so I mean, I feel like I had a little bit of an advantage going in, because I kind of had some shit that it wasn't for Kaper, but I could kind of rework it. So I had a little bit of a head start, I guess. But at the end of the day, the key for me is we're doing 1 round unlimited, and like that makes it like that's my favorite format easily, because it's just, you know, come up with shit, knock it out, and you know, you don't have to worry about you know, coming up with a bunch of openers and closers. It just bar after bar, you know. So I tend to go a little overboard when it's unlimited, but I'm just looking to have some fun, man.
Good. Thanks for doing the interview, guys. Fucking excited. No coast.
caperlucero.bandcamp.com. Right.
Love this. Yeah. Gonzo with that long nose.
Yeah, okay.
That's all they ever say to me.
Yeah, okay.
Thinking everything is always make believe.
Yeah, okay.
That's all I've ever heard.
Yeah, okay.
They don't believe a word.